I guess I have no choice but to debut because it won't let me load my Wii U save data. I mean, come on, I put 80 hours into the thing on Wii U. That's one thing I've heard. I'm not sure if I'd call it misinformation, but it's a very different opinion. That some people say you can get through this game in like 30 hours, and granted I never tried because I was doing everything, but it took me 80 on Wii U. Anyway, point is, this game is great. One of the best soundtracks of all time. Hoping to show it off. First, select a difficulty. The difficulty can be changed anytime. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. I beat the game originally on normal, and I didn't have any trouble with it on normal. I mean, I may have had to redo 1 or 2 boss battles on normal, but even the end game wasn't that bad on normal. Recommended for those who are confident in playing RPGs. But I also worry that maybe it's gonna get a little too grindy if I play on hard. This is the dilemma. Also, is everything sounding okay? Something I should ask before we get too far into this. Don't wanna burn people out on bad sound quality. I need to turn myself or the game up or down, or upside down, any direction. Alright, well, for lack of a better idea, I'll start on hard, since I've played this game, and if it is too grind heavy or whatnot, then we can turn it down. Please don't make me regret this game. Oh yeah, this is new to the Switch version. Tsubasa's glasses. You can decide whether Tsubasa wears glasses in her casual outfit. This does not affect anything. I am accustomed to seeing her without them. It's interesting that this is an option at all. You don't really play as Tsubasa so much, at least not on the overworld. I mean, you can control her in battle, of course. So I'm gonna say don't, but, you know, it's an interesting option. I bet if you put them on, it's quite the spectacle. The spectacles. Because glasses are called spectacles. We're up to a great start. Also, this game is a work of fiction. They really want you to know that. Professor Layton games actually have that same warning at the front because they take place in London and a real-world location. And I guess that's the reason here, is that this is very specifically Tokyo. And they're like, no, this did not actually happen in Tokyo. This is a made-up thing that happened in made-up Tokyo. Made-up Tokyo is like the best Tokyo. And by the way, did you all know that Fire Emblem was an opera? Yeah, because you can hear the Fire Emblem theme in there. And that orchestra pit is really good at improv if they can all of a sudden change their tone to reflect the dire situation that's going on that was not in the original opera script. I should probably talk a little more over this cutscene for when I upload these episodes, which, yeah, the puns started even before the stream started because I'm calling these sessions, because they're Tokyo Mirage sessions. Mass disappearance at opera, over 1,000 blah 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 blah. 13-year-old girl, only survivor. If you need to read that, you could always go back and pause this later. Or buy the game yourself. Although, actually, I'm the one playing the game right now, and I couldn't read it. Here we go with the Atlas Presents. This is an Atlas game. Very few of those on Nintendo consoles, so it's always a welcome addition. Oh, and the game's main theme, which is one of the best. I'm gonna try to do something with the themes when we get into them and their full versions a little later, but for now we got the opening credits sequence, and it's Japan, it's modern Japan. People have smartphones. This is the thing, the gamepad was your smartphone on the Wii U version. That's a menu in this version. I am sure that is perfectly fine. Also, I'm gonna be moving the control stick on occasion, because otherwise the Switch is gonna do that thing where the whole cutscene just goes a little darker. It's like, oh, I'm ready to sleep. You're not doing anything on the controller. I guess you don't need me to be fully lit for this. Yeah, we're basically seeing a bunch of the characters. You'll learn more about these people as we go on. Some are better than others. Most importantly, this is published by Nintendo. Again, Nintendo system. And slight crossover. There's Fire Emblem elements in this game. Maybe not the strongest crossover in terms of original source material, but there's stuff in there. Definitely references the original properties, and definitely combines their combat systems in an interesting way. Our journey begins at the One of Millennium competition. Some kind of event, huh? By the way, this game is not dubbed in English. Not for this version, not for the previous version. Also, I'm gonna go auto on. I'm gonna go auto on for now. It's almost taking a long time. Answer our cell phone, and this would be where I'd look down at the gamepad screen, but this is the Switch. Alright, I'm gonna have to press plus or let it automatically open. I better press A then. Sorry, running late. I seriously just got off the stage. Sorry, man. And I was the one who set this whole thing up, too. And you can actually reply in a couple of ways. Well, I'm going home. Come on, man, don't be so pissed about it. I'm apologizing, right? Please, this game is rated T for teen. Joking, don't worry. Oh, by the way, I saw someone who looked a lot like Tsubasa in Odaiba today. Did she tell you anything about her plans? Nope. Yeah, it was probably someone else then. Anyway, I'll be there as soon as I can, so just hang on a little more. Here I go! I guess I'll just wander around.
Tsubasa?
Tsubasa? What? The same Tsubasa we were just talking about? Couldn't be. Here, at the place where I was supposed to meet Toma? Alright, I'm gonna go back into the phone for just a second to show off that you may have seen there were some previous messages. If I use the right stick instead of the touch screen, I don't have a touch screen on this version. But if I use the right stick, we can go back and see we already had messages before the game began. Itsuki, you down to hang out in Odaiba tomorrow? Have a little end of exams party? Okay. Awesome, I'm still working as an extra until like 1, so let's meet up around then. You want in on this, Tsubasa? I wish I could, but I'm busy tomorrow. Ah, well, it happened. Invite me next time you guys go hang out, okay? I'll definitely go then. Don't worry, Tsubasa. As soon as Itsuki has some free time, I'll let you know. Yay! Aren't you two overreacting a little? Hey, we're all friends here. What's wrong with wanting to hang out? Well, guess that means tomorrow is gonna be us guys on the town. And then that's where we picked off. As he was running late. You can also go into specific characters' conversations. So I got this one. Tsubasa's checking in on Itsuki. How's studying going for the next test? They did say it was end of exams. Means they had to take said exams. Only testing in 2 subjects tomorrow. Yeah, get some early sleep. Oh, there's 3 tomorrow. She forgot math. It's funny because I'm a math teacher. I don't want to think about it. There's a little puppy emoji. Hashtag trying something new. Hashtag not a diet. All sorts of little details here. It's great. What about Toma? It's been a few years since I've read these conversations, so I'm rediscovering them here. Because I played the Wii U version as soon as it came out, and that was 3 to 4 years ago at this point. Let's see, he is really panicked about the test. I'm not reading these word for word or else we'll be here forever. This is already tens of hours long, so we're in this for the long haul. But I'm not gonna go over every single conversation that you can totally read for yourself. Also, buy the game and play it. Then you can look at as much as you want, because it's worth playing. He hasn't had a lot of time for studying, so he's not too worried, because what else is he supposed to do? He is cramming, though. Today, an extra. Tomorrow, a hero. I am Toma Kagi. Toma's a pretty cool guy. See, phone also gives us a map. And we can look at stuff on the map, but there's not much to the map yet. That cover everything? Yeah, that should cover everything. At least for now. We'll be checking in on that cell phone a fair amount. The Utaloid Tiki's made of dreams, not data. If she was just a fictional idol, she wouldn't be this popular. Yeah, this is a very idol-heavy world. Of course, Vocaloids are a thing, and you might recognize the name Tiki if you came here for the Sharp FE part of the game. My friend's auditioning too. I'm looking forward to seeing her. Auditioning for what, you may be thinking? Honestly, my sister thinks she can become an idol just by coming here. I want to be just like Mamorin. I really, really want to be like her. Should I shoot it anyways? I don't know. Did you shoot what, and why wouldn't you? Final auditions are at the start. Everyone in the audience, this way, please. And let's work our way through the blinding maze of lights. A lot of lights going on here. Confront our friend. I thought you had plans today, Tsubasa. By the way, if you want to see what she looks like with glasses in this version, you can go check out any of the game's pre-release trailers. So then if you're deciding for yourself if you want her to be wearing glasses, then, you know, make that informed decision. Okay, I went without just because I'm used to it. I thought that was you, Tsubasa. I thought you were hanging out with Toma today. He hasn't shown up yet, so I figured I'd hang out for a while. Thanks, Toma. Actually, should I even really be reading these out loud? Because it's not dubbed in English, but they are voice acted in Japanese. And the voice actors are probably doing a better job than I am. Well, I mean, I don't think I'm doing a bad job at reading stuff, but yeah, they're putting more into it. Yeah, you can see you can hear her panic. And, like, you can read the words. Oh, Kiria's doing a live concert. That is awesome, because if you don't know, Kiria is the artist who sang the opening credits song. Yeah, pretty awesome. One of the best female artists in Japan. If I'm letting them act it out, I should leave it on auto. I'll get around to it. No, Itsuki, you do it right now. You go and listen to her music, because it's awesome. I don't care if I'm you, Mr. Protagonist Man. I take you planning seriously. For example, what were your secret plans, Miss Serious? And I'll get you parfait if you want. I just don't see why you're trying to get me excited about her. Yeah, friends need to share common interests and also support friends with uncommon interests. Yeah, Tsubasa, what are you doing here? Trying to misdirect me with your Kiria question. Just things. Things, you say? What kind of things? All applicants for the One of Millennium Idol audition, please gather in the reception area. Hint, hint. Oh yeah, something you had to do right as they announced auditions. Smooth. You are so getting away with what you're trying to do. Well, if we're still waiting for Toma and Tsubasa's gonna run away, we may as well head to the back. Yeah, like many RPGs, this might have a bit of a slow start to it, but I don't think it takes that long to get going. I mean, it's taking especially long because I went back and looked through the phone and was deciding how I want to handle these voiced conversations. Ah, listen to that bubbly cutscene music. Glorious. If I do one thing during this series, it's gonna be compliment the music. Haru Goldwyn is hosting the One of Millennium Idol Discovery audition. Also, I have to turn auto back on for some reason. I think the X is like a super fast forward, so if you're like replaying this game for achievements and don't need the full story, you can speed through it pretty quick like that. But since I'm trying to show it off story and all, we're not gonna use that option. Might use that option in battles though. The idol competition audition has begun. Ah yes, green-dressed woman saying all the right things. Ah, but here comes two-piece ensemble brunette. I care deeply about each of these auditioners. Oribe Tsubasa-chan. What? That's our Tsubasa. Whoa.
Tsubasa?
I'm means to please you. Okay, I gotta voice that part. Part where she misspeaks. That's not gonna come across to an English audience in Japanese. Means to pleat you. I want to pleat all of your pants. Rasa, how you doing that thing with the ghost behind you?
翼ちゃんはどんなアイドルになりたいですか？
私はみんなを元気にしてあげられるアイドルになりたいです。
So she wants to make everyone happy, and yeah, John, I'm in agreement on that. So all the people that you actually can interact with, even if they're just little extra side characters that have no impact on the story, if you can interact with them, then they are fully colored, modeled, all that. But to make the place seem as crowded as real Japan would be, they have all of these silhouettes to represent all the people that you wouldn't be able to interact with. Saves a lot of confusion while still conveying the crowd size. Oh, Tsubasa overcoming depression. Yup, uh-huh. But I had a friend that still talked with me like everything was normal, just like he always did. That cheered me up, and it helped me feel like I could smile again. Now she wants other people to smile. It's almost like I know where this is going because I played this. By the way, why don't you tell us what it was that made you so depressed? Huh? Well, is it maybe something to do with your sister? Your sister is the idol Ayaha Oribe, isn't she? Well, why didn't you say so? This is important information. So, tell us, what kind of sister was she? You might remember that from the cutscene that played out several minutes ago. Boy, 5 years ago during that so-called mass disappearance, your sister disappeared, didn't she? His questions are getting a little weird. Isn't the mass disappearance where all the performers and audience in the theater just disappeared? No, it's called the mass disappearance because cotton candy rained down from the sky and the ground rose to the heavens. What else do you think mass disappearance mean? Here now, here we have come to the most important question of all. What is a mass disappearance anyway? No one seems to know. Now, do you want to see your beloved sister again? The truth is, I have called Miss Ayaha Oribe to be our special guest today. I'm gonna let his voice actor do the work on this one. This is where actual plot starts happening. That might seem a little more like a Persona Shin Megami Tensei game, and at this point, wow, I pronounced that badly. Shin Megami Tensei. I want all the performers these people have. It's like Persona, but with an F and an R. Oh, what's happening? That little girl is gonna make a fine vessel for her. Let's see. Demon comes along, wants to prey on someone's insecurity and negative energy, and then up and kidnaps them, transports them to another dimension of sorts. I think you're starting to see some of the similar themes that give this its Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire Emblem edge. I mean, this game does end up being more of its original thing, more of an original thing than a crossover thing, but the people who, I think people understate how much of a crossover this is. It does blend the themes, it does blend the combat system. And I think we'll be seeing combat somewhat soon. Alright, main menu is the Y button. That's good to know. Let's use it right now. And, yeah, it's this trippy field of flowers. So I want to come back here, and most of our menu is not available to us right now, but we can adjust settings if we want. I'm going to turn up the BGM volume. Alright, John, I'm gonna let you have your guess, but I'm not going to directly state how good your guess is because I don't want to spoil things. But certainly, I won't say how much it takes from both, but it definitely takes from both. Turn up the BGM a bit because that is one of the best things in the game. Message speed I'll leave on normal so people can read along if I don't read it out loud. Play records are your in-game achievements. So if you're the achievement hunting type for the Persona SMT games, then those are for you. I'll leave those on so that we can comment on those. Camera, battle cursor. Oh, you can actually turn Tsubasa's glasses on and off mid-game as well. And there's a difficulty level, but haven't had any combat yet, so for now, we'll see how hard it goes. And you got 20 save files. So this is one of those RPGs where you might want to make a separate save file at a point in case you want to try something and mess up and go back to a different save file. So they'll let you take advantage of that. Also, we have 5,000 yen in case we need to buy anything later. Let's touch it. Just touch it. Don't actually go through it. Just touch it. Oh, auto got disabled again. I was waiting for it to advance. Am I even in Daitama anymore? I'm gonna say no, you're not, buddy. Mysterious girl is best girl. You might be able to tell this is our first dungeon. I forget if I mentioned that already. Who was that girl? That was the best girl. Don't you forget it. Alright, so yeah, our first achievement is just for entering this dungeon. So, you know, you got your basic achievements for story progress like that. Like, hey, you saw this dungeon. The map that you see in the bottom left there was gamepad exclusive in the Wii U version, so you could always look down on it and just like a Wind Waker HD situation. You could scroll between that and your text messages. Speaking of text messages, weird stuff's going on in Daitama right now. Where are you? Is everything okay? I think I'm still in Daitama. I went through this weird gate thing and ended up in some huge place I've never seen before. Oh crap, that's not good. You know this place? I can't explain right now. No. Itsuki, I need to get out of there. I don't really get it. But Tsubasa got kidnapped by some kind of monsters. I'm not just leaving her behind in there. Come on, Itsuki. Ah, that's our protagonist for you, marching straight into danger. Yeah, Toma might be hiding something from us, and in this version of the game we can turn the map on and off. This is a very linear first dungeon, so you can turn the map off, reduce the HUD a bit. Might need to bring it up in some later dungeons which have more of that Persona SMT puzzle focus. Right now we are just following a path. You know, it's a pretty slick looking place. A lot of the dungeons have some interesting design choices. Oh, I remember pink hat, pink vest, pink skirt girl from the audition. Because I care deeply about all of the auditioners. Won't be long until Tsubasa's finished, he says. I do want him to... I'm trying to read out at least some of the subtitles, because you might not be looking at the screen the entire time, and I don't want people to be lost because they couldn't read. But now this guy's after us, he wants our power. The power is mine! And who knows how big of a fall that was, but apparently not lethal. Not even so much as an injured ankle. There's a tetrahedron over there, but we can't quite reach it. No, that's not a tetrahedron, that's an 8-sided one, so I guess that's an octahedron. I sense a dangerous presence beyond this door. What should I do? Do not proceed, it's dangerous. Let's listen to Touma for once and get out of here. Oh right, we jumped off a cliff and have no way back. Alright, fine, protagonist fan, we're gonna go through the door. See, parts like that I probably don't need to read though, because that's just the character's name. That ghost is really on our case about our power. And cool, full anime cutscene. What are you gonna do now, Itsuki? It's not like you could have listened to your friend and run away. Here comes the blade. And then we died. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Tokyo Mirage Sessions. can see why I love this game so much. For the hour or so that it lasts, it's got a great soundtrack, and also we're not actually dead. Of course, anyone can figure that out. Now, rather we pull a magic orb of light from out of nowhere, well, from inside ourselves, and we somehow knew exactly what to do with it. Push it at the demon. I'm not gonna say that the story always makes complete sense, but it makes about as much sense as most anime. Go, I'll take care of them. Suddenly, I'm on your side. Oh, but why are you? We don't have time to talk. Go rescue that girl. I think she's got it all under control on her own, man. She is a strong woman who has overcome the tragedy of 5 years past. Ah, but what can I do to save her? Yeah, I told you she could do it on her own. What did I need? What'd she need me for? I didn't do anything. She just did the same thing that I did. No, I have to reach towards her chest to pull out her ball of light and hit her demon with it. Apparently she can't do that part on her own, though. Not sure why. Also, are either of these demon faces familiar? Because maybe they are if you know where they come from, but they'll be more explicit about that in a bit. Alright, now this is the one part of the story that I really don't understand. How did they know that they were going to enter these things called carnage form? No one introduced the concept to them. Like, did they just make up the name and it worked? How would you possibly have known how to do this transformation after the 2 seconds you had of converting the demon to friendly? I'm not sure how that works, but you know what? It gets the game moving. So, you know, at least we actually have a game to play. How can I? Incredible. A talking sword? Wait, I know that voice. Are you that blue ghost from before? Yes. Somehow, looks like I became a blade. This can't be real. Careful. It's alright. I'm here with you. Now come on. Enter battle. First battle. Also, we have Tsubasa in our party now. Alright, if you've played SMT or Persona, you're gonna know this combat system. It is just like any other Atlas RPG. You've got attack, and you've got skills, items, guard. Later we can change out our party. First I'm actually gonna go into tactics, because I want to be sure that I am commanding everyone. Alright, yes, it is automatically set to command. But if you are not the kind of person who likes to control the entire party, like if you like the default settings on the SMT Persona battle system, then, you know, go for it, but I've always been a fan of just controlling everyone. Can't run away from our first battle. So, I'm gonna lead with an attack. I attack with a sword. So we got a level 1 troll, who is weak to my sword. Tsubasa can attack with a spear, he's weak to that too. They're attacking back, but they missed. Couple of blobs getting in on the action. They missed. Alright, skills. Right now, Itsuki has electric skills, Zio. And just like an SMT Persona game, we don't know exactly what these guys are weak to until we battle them for the first time. And then at that point, their weaknesses and resistances and all that will show. So let's test electricity for future reference. Yeah, he's weak to everything we have. Tsubasa is able to heal with the Dia skill that carries over from those games. Don't really need it right now though, let's just try to finish off this troll. Now the blobs are gonna have their turn. Yeah, you got HP and what is essentially MP. Like those games, so... We haven't unlocked sessions yet, which you might have heard of from the title of the game or from preview coverage if anyone's been following the game. So we don't have that, but apart from that, I'd say the only other difference between this and another Atlas combat system is Fire Emblem's weapon triangle gets included here. So they can be weak to the physical weapons, not just the element. So I finished our first battle, leveled up our party members. We got some drop items, some money. Did you hear that level up jingle? That's right, that's the Fire Emblem level up jingle for your units. You'll get to hear it every time you level up. It's awesome. Just like that game, you'll get boosts to different stats. You might get a bunch or you might get a little. Varies by level up, so starting out just got defense +2, but you'll also get HP and EP, which is this game's MP every time. Okay, there's that jingle again, and Tsubasa's getting some resistance. Also, their luck stat is a scale of 1 to 5. You may have seen that. We'll cover that more as we go along. Looks like we managed to take him out. And it seems as though we're able to revert to these forms as well. Much of all of this is still unclear, but my name is Crom. I can remember that much. Crom, thank you. I couldn't have saved Tsubasa without you. I'm Itsuki Aoi. Reach for my hand, that's not my game. I wasn't in 3 houses, I was in Awakening. You have my gratitude, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Itsuki. Likewise, Crom. My name is Shida, and yours was Tsubasa, wasn't it? Oh yes, I'm Tsubasa Moribe, 18 years old. I really am sorry, Tsubasa. I must have scared you quite a bit, didn't I? Well, actually, yes, that was really scary. But if it wasn't for you, who knows what would have happened to me back there. So, thank you, Miss Shida. Please just call me Shida. You're a kind-hearted girl, Tsubasa. Sorry, but what exactly are you two? I mean, you attacked us, and then you saved us. I'm sorry, but I can't even remember why I'm here in the first place.
シーダもですか？
Is your memory gone too, Sheeta?
私も
Unfortunately, yes. I've been trying to recall, but...
そっか。どうしよう。
Itsuki, what should we do? I say we get out as soon as we can. If we linger too long, we might find ourselves with unwanted company. Sounds right, we can figure out the details after we get out of here alive. Making the most of the map. So you can toggle the mini-map with the minus button, or you can go into your cell phone and toggle a full-size map. At least in this version of the game. Like I said, in the last version of the game, you would just always have the full-size map with the gamepad. And you can control it with the touch screen, zoom in and out. Was pretty neat, but I don't think I'll be missing that too much. Because in exchange, I get the comfort of using a Pro Controller. But I didn't mean to open the menu, but there is a lot more to it now. Wait, Itsuki. There's an enemy here too. So now enemies are going to start showing up in the dungeons. Just like they would in an SMT game. That's an enemy Mirage. You can press X to get a first strike. And knock them down. If you run into them while they're not down... Oh, wait, that didn't count. Maybe I'm misremembering how that works. We'll see. There is a way to first strike. They have ice spells, and that did like half my health. Probably because I'm playing on hard. Let's heal you. Yeah, you're weak to sword, electric. Let's just try to finish this guy off. Well, I'm glad they didn't go for Tsubasa. I'm gonna heal her now. Probably should have healed her first, because keeping the healer alive is probably gonna be useful on a harder difficulty. Alright, attack it. It is weak to spears, that's great. And it missed, that's even more great. How do you feel about swords? You're weak to those too. Oh, I didn't mention this in the first battle, but you can see the whole turn order at the top of the screen. It's very specific. Now our Mirages are gonna level up as well. We have now learned the cleave skill, which we will place. We're gonna run out eventually, and we're gonna need to consider which ones we actually want. Also, airfoils arrived, so I will just acknowledge that. Oh, we got a session skill. Alright, Sheeta just learned a session skill, electric lunge. That means if I use an electric attack on an enemy that's weak to electricity, it'll automatically trigger a follow-up attack with the spear. So that is very good to have right now. Having the follow-up attacks is part of what makes this game's combat stand out from the other games it's based on. What's happening? It's a 3-day weekend, got some snow outside. Not too much, but yeah, I'm just happy to have this port because it's a game I've wanted to stream for a while. But I was holding out hope that a port would happen. You 100%ed Celeste, like, all B-sides, C-sides, farewell chapter, everything. Dang. It's telling me about the session attacks. Not the golden strawberries, but everything complete. I didn't even remember the golden strawberries. What kind of sick person would you have to be to want to go and do every level in a no-death run? Alright, which one's weak to electricity? We don't know if that one's weak to electricity. And I could test it. So we'll just go for the blob. We know it's weak to electricity. So session attack immediately follows up the spear, and now it's dead in one turn. 6K all, yeah, so 6,000 deaths, not bad. Well, might be a good time to see if it's weak to electricity. I don't think it is. So yeah, the enemy's weakness matters when it comes to that. Let's heal. Well, I don't know if I'd say poor man, since it is still a full-price game right now. But maybe it's cheaper on Wii U now that this port is out. Let's go for a cleave. It's gonna be a more powerful sword attack at the cost of some EP. Yeah, this is very... A lot of people will tell you it's a Persona Lite. Alright, there's level 3. There's that Fire Emblem level up jingle again. Now I can follow up on Lance attacks. And yes. So, see, we're very quickly building up our repertoire of skills that are all going to be linked together in these sessions. So, you know, admittedly it took like a good half hour, 45 minutes or so to really get things going past the introductory scenes, but, you know, now that we're here, I really gotta remember how first strikes work. I have not pulled it off yet. Let's do that. Alright, let's use a... Remind me, Right, so a regular attack cannot trigger a session. It does have to be a skill. So if I want to trigger my follow-up to a lance attack, I need to use Skewer. Let's just regular attack this guy, save some EP. Ooh, critical hit. Those are always nice. Well, I'm gonna be on this for a little while longer. Like, I get very invested in this one. Rakukaja. Anyone who's played SMT Persona is gonna recognize that name. Raises defense for 3 rounds. Buffs are going to be important again. I am playing on hard because I don't know why. Because I played on normal on Wii U, that's why. And I can change it later. Alright, see this wall? A mysterious power is protecting it. There is nothing you can do right now. There is no means of destroying this wall right now. So, revisiting dungeons is a thing that will happen. And we move forward. Boss with us and we got a text. Itsuki, are you okay? Yeah, somehow. I found Tsubasa. We're alright. Where even are you guys right now? I actually have no idea. Ah, you dumbass. Okay, you guys gotta find the exit. Got that? There should be a round building somewhere south of you. The exit's near there, so get moving. And be careful. You guys better not die. And not dying, that is a tall order, Toma. See what I mean? They're already attacking us. Alright, how we want to do this? I'm a little low on HP from the previous battle, but these guys were weak to spear, so attacking might be a better option. Well, they're actually weak to all the... No, I'm not making this mistake. Heal first. Raising our defense, even though we just got that skill, maybe not the best idea right now, because these guys are magic attackers, and there is a physical magic split. No, I can't follow up on that. I'll attack the one with less HP. And then Tsubasa can trigger a session with Skewer on the one that has more HP. Also critical hit. So we're getting close to another session skill on Sheeta, so it might be worth one more battle to get that. Oh, this shiny stuff the monsters leave behind that's called Performa. Chances are it was harvested from a human. It's a power that only you humans carry within. For beings like us, it provides sustenance and power. Well, that host at the audition was kidnapping people to steal their Performa. Wow, look at it sparkle. I sense Performa shining within you too, Tsubasa. I want to harvest it. No, not really, they're friendly now. A power created by humans. I believe it's possible to heal outside of battle. Yes, you can go into the pause menu. Good time to run through what we got here. So we got skills, and we can use them outside of battle if it's something like Dia. Let's just heal up real quick there. Not items. Right now I just have some healing items. Ooh, I have revives. That might be helpful. Performa is the enemy drops. Those are going to be used in crafting later on. And no key items yet. Wardrobe. This game has costumes and equipment. So, now keep an eye out for that. I do not believe we have anything yet. Artists, here we got your character profile. menu. If you click on one, you get a full look at them, their stats. Coming up, so like you can see, Braum is Lord Class, Sheeta's Pegasus Knight. And final new option here is Analysis. This acts like a bestiary. That'll show you where to find this enemy, what stuff it can drop. Keeps track of all the weaknesses, resistances as you use those attributes on them. And yeah. So if you ever need enemy details, that's where to go. Alright, wait. So maybe it was... How I do first strike? Knock him down and then maybe from behind? Right, okay, you gotta run into him from behind after you knock him down. You do a first strike, and now you can see Tsubasa has a turn before we take our first turn. And that's just immediately attack him with a combo attack. So one enemy's dead before our typical first turn. And we got Sword Lunge, so if Itsuki uses a sword attack, Tsubasa can do a spear attack. I say Itsuki, but it applies to all party members. We just only have the first two right now, of course. Where is it? You said someone showed up? You can see Chrom's face in the top right corner acts like a radar, so even if you can't see the enemy, the color there will at least tell you. Yellow, they're kind of close by. Versus red, they're really close. Green is safe. Woo! God, this game is so good. Level 4. Level 4. Lots of stat boosts on that level for everyone. Alright, I see the enemy. Might want to skip some of these battles because I'm running a little... I'm at like half of my EP. And I don't have any way to recover that yet. But if I just focus on regular attacks, they might overwhelm me. We got a new enemy here, the Casper. I think I'm most worried about the Dark Mage here, so let's try to take that out with a skill. No, wait, let's just try... Let's try a regular attack on the level 2 blob. We've leveled up a bit, so maybe we can handle those lower ones a bit better. Critical hits are nice. Ah, that's one of those fire spells. Alright, finish the blob. How do you react to sword? You are not very weak to sword. Like, that barely did a dent. How about spears? It's still not great. Electricity. We gotta try things out. Alright, so magic is the way to go on those guys. Again, even though I played this game before. Alright, we also have passive skills. Man, this game just keeps getting deeper. So yeah, again, limited slots on all these things, so later in the game you're gonna have to think about what kind of benefits you want versus which ones you're willing not to use. For now, that's just a free boost to our strength, and we've maxed out that weapon for prom. First aid kit times 2. Take it that's just an HP recovery item. Slightly restores party's HP, so instead of individual. Now, I'll toss some soda at the party so that I don't waste my MP for Dia. Oh wait, I messed up. That was stupid. Although if I get into a battle here, maybe it'll be less stupid. But I think that green light over there is a free heal. It's also weak to ice and wind. But it resists fire. It's fine, I don't have anyone with fire. Here, get that mage. And then electricity to trigger the session on this one. So far, hard mode's not going that bad, but it's the bosses I'm more worried about. Mysterious power. The party was healed, so if you wanted to grind up, this would be the time to do it with the free heal right there. I don't think I need to do that too much. After all, I maxed out one of my character's weapons already, so I don't stand to benefit too much. The noises that those little pink ghosts make when they get hit and die are kinda cute, but also kinda creepy. Just a regular attack too. That one, although I don't need to be very sparing with my EP right now because I got that full heal right over there. It's unlimited use, I should also mention, in case that wasn't clear. Now Tsubasa can also use... Oh wait, no. Sorry, she's got Taru Kaja. Itsuki has Buraku Kaja. I believe Taru Kaja is the one that's gonna raise resistance, which would have been useful against some of those mages earlier. No reason not to go back and use this. Now we could go into that strange building, or we could check this elevator real quick as exploration. But doing that just shows that there's another one of these walls that we can't break yet. So, you know, all good. Return visit will deal with that. Alright, let's do one more of these guys, and then we'll enter the building where there's very clearly a boss battle, if you haven't figured it out. Oh no, Taru Kaja's offense, okay. Right. Glad these things have descriptions. Take care of that pink ghost, it's the highest level thing in the room. Oh, it didn't finish it off this time. There is a slight damage range, besides just getting critical hits. I believe I ran into a couple times in the original Wii U release where that might have put me in a perilous position because I got a slightly lower damage output, but I don't think it does enough to kill the game or anything.
その技で行きましょう。みんなついてきて。これで終わり。
どうもです。
Ah, we're so close to level 5 though. Should I try and hit level 5 before I go in there? Nah, I'm being a wimp. We'll go in there at level 4. Alright, again, I haven't played this on hard mode before, so it's possible that, actually, on that note, don't mind me just saving the game so that I don't need to worry too much. Hold it right there, Tsubasa. Him, the host from the audition. Sheila, you damn traitor. Just had to switch sides, huh? I'll show you what happens to turncoats. Huh? Hey, lad. You someone's master now? I can feel your performance from here. Careful. This one's different from the other enemies we fought. Crom. I found it. Not only Sheeta, but I even got a vessel for Crom. Because obviously Crom is the most important Fire Emblem character. Itsuki, you okay? Wait, that's... Oh, how did you get here? What? Sorry for the hold up. The hero's here and ready to rock. And there he is on our battle screen, already geared up. And yeah, boss design is very Persona SMT. I mean, just look at that thing. Also, Toma has a motorcycle, and it's freaking awesome. Whew, now that's a dynamic entrance. Wait, Itsuki and Tsubasa are masters now? Certainly looks that way. The hell? Perfect! Even more mirages! All you little sheeps are coming with me. You talk pretty big for a guy in a can. I got a better idea. I'm gonna knock that mirage out of you. Yeah, all of a sudden, third party member, also level 4, so I guess level 4 was the right decision. Raising the defense for 3 rounds seems like a really good idea at the start of a boss battle. Toma attacks with... is it an axe or a sword? Oh, it's a lance, right. Toma's a second lance user, but he also has fire. Physical fire move, which is not good for these pink ghosts, which we learned resist fire, but it could be good against the boss guy himself. Yeah, we haven't seen how spears... oh no, spears are neutral. That dash means neutral. Yeah, I guess let's just get some initial damage on this guy. Of course he's weak to fire. They just gave you the party fire, the fire party member. Alright, a little bit of damage there, but not quite time to heal. Sure, the offense can go up too. Let's start taking care of the pawns, actually. Even if they're not particularly weak. Alright, one pawn down. Do I want to heal? The boss is lowest on HP, I'll heal her. Alright, let's try to finish off this ping though. Shouldn't be an issue because it's already lost HP. Now it's just the boss. How does the boss feel about lances? He's not weak to sword either, but how does he feel about electricity? Not very weak to it. That's okay, I've got firepower. Oh, you got a critical hit. I wouldn't want that to happen again, so we're gonna heal. Really want to play it safe because, again, hard mode and entering the unknown here. Do I still have my defense buff? I think so. Or has it already been 3 rounds? I think there's an icon for it. No, I did not have my defense buff. So that would be good to reinstate. Also, we got another critical. If Toma initiates the lance, then both my party members have session skills, so that's what I should have been doing. This regular attack is fine. Now the part we've all been waiting for. Yes, everyone's favorite show. It's time to play Find That Mirage. And I've got something special planned for the idiots that get it wrong. We're going completely unscripted, folks. Hey, I go unscripted plenty of the times. It's what I'm doing right now as a live stream. Idiots better think real hard. Enemy skill, you've got 3 choices. That animation though. Try and find me if you can. Of course, if you get it wrong, you won't like what happens next. Well, the weaknesses aren't the hint. Is there a way to tell? I mean, you can see who's going first in the turn order. Maybe that's the hint. I don't have any attacks that hit everything at once. So... yeah, let's just... I don't know, but it goes later in the turn order there. How do I know? There is... there anything different about them? So this one seems out of sync with the other two in terms of animation. I'm gonna change my guess to this one. I don't know. Well, I wasn't 100% sure, but basically, you were moving too fast. But the other two blobs are still around, and now they have full health even though I totally hit one of them before. Let's stack our defense buff in case we need it. Eat lamps. Hey, Itsuki can be in charge of the blobs. But Tolma should totally be in charge of the boss. Like, no matter what. Gonna wanna heal. I was thinking of healing Tolma, but since the boss, I needed it more. Alright, this guy's almost down. Come on. We can make this happen. Alright, now let's go with my original plan and heal our other party member. Always nice when the enemy misses attacks. So I've turned on Quick Session, which is a quality of life improvement for this game. So you saw we didn't get the full Tsubasa animation. And yeah, it's probably just gonna save us time in the long run. To make for a better viewing experience. See how quick that last one went. Alright, how much are we getting for that? Everyone's level 5 now. Itsuki's getting some strength and speed, Tsubasa, magic skill and speed, and Tolma, strength, skill, and resistance. Pain is Tolma's Mirage and has just learned Poison Skewer for a main skill and Sword Blaze. So now Tolma can get into more sessions. And so the evil Mirage is vanquished by the forces of justice. You made good use of your momentum in that battle, Tolma, but your movement was hardly what I'd call efficient. Yeah, I know, but come on, in situations like this, it's all about showmanship, you know what I mean? Hold on, though. Hey, this guy's not dead or anything, right? He's supposed to turn back to normal. It should be the case, but I have never seen a human possessed by a Mirage change so drastically. I mean, did you see that insidious boss design? What were those people thinking? Alright, let me introduce you guys. This is Kane, my partner. And Kane, you're looking at Itsuki and Tsubasa. Ah, Itsuki, Aoi, and Tsubasa Oribe then. Soma speaks very highly of you, as you are interesting friends. Interesting? Yeah, what's that mean? Interesting. You're just calling us weird. Itsuki, you almost gave me a heart attack. The Idolosphere, the place that you said we entered. It's this place, the world we're in right now. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, but I couldn't just leave Tsubasa. Yeah, no, I kind of figured that's what you were thinking. That's why I told you to get out. Just running off to do something stupid and dangerous without pausing for a second? That was a close one. More importantly, Toma, why didn't you ever tell us you were involved with this? Come on, man, this is basic stuff. A hero never reveals their identity. To be honest, I didn't want you guys worrying about me, so I figured I should keep quiet about it. Sorry about that. No, you don't have to apologize. I guess I understand where you're coming from. I guess you're a Mirage Master now too, huh? What's this Mirage Master thing you keep talking about? Kane and others like them are called Mirages, and Mirage Masters are the ones who fight alongside them. I see. Kind of expected you to freak out more, to be honest. You're over here acting like this is no big deal. Am I? You're pretty strong, Itsuki. Well, if we're gonna hang around and chat, I, for one, would rather not do it in an Idolosphere. Let's roll. Save me from the stupid rule sets, I don't know. You could play this game and, you know, use the rule sets of this universe, which is, you know, ghosts become weapons, and those weapons are living things that you control, and they do your bidding to defeat the enemies. But, oh man, that's a lot. Surrender your performer. There's a whole bunch of them. Perhaps that's a lot. Things might get a little rough here. Well, we do have to run, but there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. We have to fight. There's so many of them. Don't move. Huh?
Kiryu-san?
Kiryu? Why is she here? Live, in person. Oh my gosh. He's looking at me. Wait, don't tell me Kiryu's a Mirage Master too. What do I do? I can feel my brain pounding. Tsubasa, if it's your brain that's pounding, something might be wrong. Wait a minute. Oh no, Itsuki, I don't have anything for her to sign. How am I gonna get her autograph? Hmm? Oh, she's gone. I thought I was finally gonna get her autograph. I think we have more important things to worry about. Let's get out of here while we can. I take it preferred rules isn't working out for you?
やっと戻ってこれたな。
I was like, you know who else is an item degenerate?
とりあえず
Sakurai.
二人ともお疲れさん。
なんかいろいろあったけど、ほんと戻ってこれてよか
I
った。
can't believe all that happened, but I'm glad we made it back safe.
まったくだよ。
You can say that again.
ああ
I'm
疲れ
beat.
た。
終わったようね、トーマくん。
Think the operation was successful, Tom? Oh yeah, this is one of those characters.
最後はキリアさんに。
This game is rated T for T.
この二人は
And these two would be...
青いいつきとオリ
Oh, they're my friends, Itsuki and
俺の友
Tsubasa.
人さ。
はい、オリベ翼です。
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Tsubasa
好
Oribe.
きです。
I'm Itsuki Aoi.
マイコさん、この二人今回
There's Michael. Somewhere in the middle of all that mess, these two got the powers of Mirage Masters.
マスターとして
Both Masters?
因果なものね。
Maybe this is fate then.
あなたは
Sorry, but you are...
私は島崎舞子。
My name is Michael Shimazaki.
今回大玉で起こったよう
I
な事
direct
件を調査
others
して
who
いる者た
investigate
ちの
incidents like this one. I suppose you could call me their
出
leader.
てこかしら。
調査。
ええ。
Although Mirage-related incidents aren't often made public, they're more common than you know.
こけら落とし消失事件。
The mass disappearance? I'm sure you're familiar with the name at
もちろん
least.
あなたは知っているでしょ。
Yeah, that's when cotton candy fell from the sky, and certainly no one disappeared because it's called the mass disappearance.
あの事件もミラージュの仕業よ。
Mirages were responsible for that phenomenon
私た
too.
ちもまだ彼らの
We still don't know all the information on what they truly are,
イドラスフィアと呼ばれる
but we've confirmed they reside in areas known as idolospheres and cause harm to humans.
彼らは物理法則から外
Their
れた存
existence
在。
lies beyond all of our physical realm.
駆逐することはでき
Though
ない
conventional weaponry doesn't
ミラ
really
ージュ
phase
を倒せる
them,
のはミラージュの力だ
the
け。
only thing that can stop a mirage is the power of another
さっき
mirage.
俺たちに協力してく
Like
れ
how
た
Crom and Shida helped us out
シ
earlier.
ーダみたいな。
察しがいいわね。
You catch on quick. Certain mirages can harmonize with talented humans and grant them their powers.
力を貸し協力者となったミラージュの
Using
力
these
で
gifted powers to combat this threat to humanity, that is what it means to be a Mirage Master.
私たちはミラージュの起こす事件
Since we
を恐れ
investigate
るため
cases involving mirages, we need the help of masters to do it.
けどマスターの素質を持つ
Unfortunately,
者は
those who have the natural ability for it are very rare.
翼？
私に
Please,
協力させて
I
く
want
だ
to
さい。
help you.
うまくできるかわからない
I
です
don't
け
know if
ど、
I'll be any good
も
at
し
it,
私にその素質があるな
but
ら
I do have some rare ability.
協力させてく
Then
だ
I want to
さい。
help out.
なるほどね。あなた、オリベアイ
I see. You're Ayaha Ribe's little sister, aren't you?
なんでそれを
Huh? How did you know that?
私たちはあなたのことを
We've been
5年
keeping
前から
track of you
知っている
since that night 5 years
も
ago.
っともこんな形で
Still,
翼
I
ちゃ
never
んに
dreamed
関わる
you'd
こと
get
になる
yourself
とは
involved in all
思
this.
ってもみなかったけど、5年前のこけら落とし
During the
消失
incident
事
5
件で
years ago,
オリベアヤハは
you were in the
公演
audience,
を見に来ていた
and
翼ちゃんの
Ayaha
目の前
Ribe
に消え
disappeared
てしまった
before your eyes.
はい。
Yes.
ミラージュマスターとして活動すれば
And
手
you're
がかり
thinking
が
if you
つかめ
become
る
a
かもしれない
Mirage Master, you might find some clues about your sister. Correct?
私、ずっとお姉ちゃんのこと
I've been looking all this time. I only auditioned in the first place because I thought being in the industry would
何
help.
かがわかるかもって思って。もし、お姉ちゃんの手がかり
If
が見つ
becoming
け
a
られるな
Mirage
ら
Master will help me find her, then
ミラージュマ
I'll
スター
do
にな
it.
ります。
I want to become a
な
master.
りたいです。わかったわ。
Alright, Tsubasa.
これ
I'll
から
be
よろ
counting
し
on
く
your
ね。
support from now on.
ありがとうござい
Thank you
ます。
so much.
いつきくんはどうかしら？
And what about you, Itsuki? Tough decision, but I'll do it.
わかりました。俺にできることが
I'll do it. If there's any way I can help, just say the word.
いつきくん。
いつきならそう言うと思ってたぜ。
I knew we could count on you, man.
ありがとう、いつきくん。素直な子は好きよ。
Thank you, Itsuki. I just love
これ
kids
から
who are
よろし
something.
くお願いします。島崎さん。
のんマイコよ。
Miss Shimazaki, no. Call me Michael, please. We're on a first name basis around here. More casual. Try again.
もう一回。
Okay. I'll do my best, Miss Michael.
いつきくん。本当に。
Itsuki, are you sure about this?
翼だけに危険
I
なこと
can't
を
just let you
や
do
らせるわけ
something
にはいかない
dangerous like this on your own, Tsubasa.
ありがとう。いつ
Thanks.
きくんが一緒にいてくれるだけ
Having
で。
you by my side makes me feel like I can do anything.
おい、俺もいるんですけ
Ah,
ど。
shoot. You guys, I'm standing right here. Don't tell me I'm just the third wheel here.
そんなことない。
No, I'll be counting on you too, Toma.
仲いい
Yeah,
ね。
you three are pretty close, aren't you?
マイコさんもあと10歳。
It's a shame you weren't about 10 years younger, Miss Michael. Or you could have gotten in on this.
トーマくん。後で
Oh,
マイコさんと
Toma,
じ
I think you and I need to sit down for a nice long
あなたの
chat
未来について
about your future.
全力で遠慮します。
Sorry, my schedule's all full up.
さて、トーマ
Well
くん。
then, Toma,
いつきくんと
I'd like
翼ちゃ
you
ん
to
を
take Itsuki and
私たち
Tsubasa
の
to
ア
our
ジトに
hidden
案内
base.
してあげて。
アジトそんなものがある
You
んです
have
か
a hidden base?
秘密組織にアジトはつきものでしょ。
It's only appropriate for a secret organization to have a secret headquarters, right?
マイコさん、アジト。
Miss Michael, I think base might be stretching it a
それじゃ
little.
あ私はちょっと寄っていくところがあるから。また
Well, I'm a very busy woman, so I'll have some errands to take care of.
仕方ね
Guess I don't really have a choice.
えな。アジト。
Come on, we're going to the hidden base. That concludes the prologue. Sorta. It says it's about to end, and I'm gonna hit save, and then it's automatically gonna jump into the next thing, I think. Yeah, as soon as I exit out of the save menu, it just starts chapter 1, so it doesn't really have a clean end to the prologue right there. Now, having 5 identical posters that close together, that's definitely the best way to market your thing, especially when we're talking about the place where that person works.
ここが俺たちのアジト。
Well, here we are.
アジトっていうか
Looks more like an office than some kind of secret base.
みたいというか。
Well, yeah, it is an office.
フォルトナエンターテインメントって。
Ever heard of Fortuna Entertainment?
知ってる。キリアが
Oh,
所属してる
I know. That's the
系の
production company that Kiria belongs to.
さすが翼じゃん。
Could have figured you'd know it, Tsubasa. But yeah, this is Fortuna Entertainment office.
本
Really?
当なんで私
Why was I brought to a place like this?
表の顔は芸能
Just a regular production company on the surface, but secretly a team of Mirage specialists in
それが俺たち
investigation.
フォルトナエンターテインメントなんだ
That's
よ。
Fortuna Entertainment.
で、二人には教えてなかったけど。
Oh, and I haven't told you guys yet, but this is the production company I've been working with.
どうして教えてくれなか
Why
った
didn't you
の
tell us about it?
そうだよ
Yeah,
そんな
you don't have to worry about telling us where you
水
work.
臭いじゃないか
キリアと同じ事務所だって教えて
If
く
I
れ
knew
た
you
ら
were working at the same company as Kiria, I could have asked you to get me an autograph.
そっち
That's what you're angry about.
というか、翼ちゃんのそういう反応が予想できた。
Tsubasa, I kept my mouth shut because I knew this is how you'd react.
それよりトーマくん
Never mind all that, Toma. So, where's
どこにい
Kiria?
るのかな
ここにはいないぜ。
Oh, she's not here.
どうして
Why not?
落ち着けよ、翼ちゃん。
Jeez, Tsubasa,
キリア
chill
さん
out.
仕事だよ。
Kiria's pretty busy with work
ただ
right
でさえ
now.
忙しいのに、今は
Not only does she have a ton of work, she's got to get ready for what I've for that live
それこそ分
performance.
刻みのスケジュール。
She's got her schedule worked out to the minute. Even I haven't seen her in a while.
翼ちゃん
Tsubasa, you okay? What are you doing?
キリアがいた空気を吸い
Right now, I'm breathing air that Kiria was breathing. Oh, I can die happy.
幸せ
どうそうだ
Oh, right, there was someone I wanted you two to meet.
会ってほしい人
Who's that?
あの
Yeah, you'll see. They're waiting for you just past that door.
ほら翼ちゃんもいつまでも
Come on, Tsubasa. Back to reality.
もう少し
Hey, I'm not done enjoying the atmosphere. Well, she's gonna have to enjoy that atmosphere more on the next Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FV. Thanks to everyone who joined me on this first session. And hope everyone has a wonderful night out there. See you for the next one. Bye.